Hello, guys. This is High Priestess Jamila. Oh, God. This one is a good one. This one is a good one. Hello. I am here to show you guys a Justice Hanged Man curse. This one's good because this is going to be for a lot of you women that has had a corrupt man try to make you look bad. Maybe you've got somebody doing things that they shouldn't be doing to you. And, you kind of know that it's not your fault. Okay, the things that they've done. In particular, if you are a woman and you're dealing with the judgment of the patriarchy, and this goes for witches as well. So, they will want to judge you, but they don't want to judge themselves. Of course, because you're a witch. So this is sort of like that in this situation for this work that I'm doing. I had to plug in my charger, guys. Sorry about that. So it is very, very oppressive. So this is a justice spell. There's a couple of different things I'm going to use. I got a big, big, big bag of galangal root downstairs. And I should have a smaller one up here. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. Thumbs up. Okay, now this is, when do you need to get work done? You need to get work done if you have tried a cord cutting or if you've tried everything else. But this should be done if somebody does you wrong. Okay, and you still kind of feel some type of way and you're not feeling good about the situation. People will put false judgment around you. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find, what in the heck? I should have a little bitty package of that stuff up here. But evidently I don't. Those energies are very unfair. In particular, this is good for if you ladies break up with your husband and your husband goes around and just puts that bad energy on you and tries to make himself look like the big hero, because men get they get points, but nah, we want to bring true justice. This is when things are not fair, when people are judging you because of somebody else. This will free you of a lot of that energy, which is the intent of the work. So we're going to take a piece of paper. I'm going to write that person's name. Use your bold marker for this. So you want to make sure that you write somewhere on your petition that that person is going to be found guilty. You want to put something about their karma. You know, a lot of times the way that people, and first of all, trust me, don't think that you're hurting somebody. 9 times out of 10, if you have to do this to somebody, if you actually have to do a hanged man curse on them, they a piece of crap. They are a piece of crap, to say the least. So you don't have to worry about that. And then plus, they don't feel like you feel. That negative energy that they put around us, it feels like 100 stones lying on top of you. And, you know, you're kind of like, oh my God. And, you know, especially when you're a business owner. Now you can get their picture, but I've got a piece of the target sock right here. Okay. So we've already enchanted the doll. The doll has the person's name written on the front and the back. So we want to say you will suffer and get karma. I send your energy back, and the judgment you placed on my client, her business, her family will lift off her and sit on you, and you will be judged and found guilty. You can't avoid it. So this is going to work on this person's inner peace. You don't get no inner peace after doing what you did. Okay. Now, this is a really simple one, actually. Some of the stuff you don't need, but you definitely want to have the poppet. You want to have some string. I actually have a plate of black rice with sulfur on it. And we're going to surround this person from the north, the south, the east to the west with judgment. And, you know, the error of their ways. And trust me, it's going to work on the people around them too. Because when somebody puts a bad judgment around you, especially when they do it publicly and they don't have to, y'all know what I'm talking about. So I'm really looking forward to this one because, see, this is, and I'm going to show you guys, we're going to use tarot cards for this one. This ritual spirit gave to me. It will be available on the website, okay? So we're going to pull out several tarot cards. Yes, you can use your tarot cards to curse somebody. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm cursing people that are listening to my tarot readings, though. No, you can just use them as a tool for divination. All right, we're going to use only 4 tarot cards. We're going to use the 7 of Swords, the Karma, the Hanged Man, and the Justice card. Okay, because you deserve and you need your inner peace, don't you? Because, you know, and whenever you walk away from a situation saying, oh my God, this is so unfair, you know, and, you know, people in general are not fair people, but you have to demand justice. See, most people, I mean, there are some people that can go and get an attorney and go and sue somebody and, you know, but many of us don't have that kind of cash. Many of us don't have that kind of money. So that's where, especially in the Black community, Black women just get trampled all over. But I know that white women do too. So we all in this together. You know, you ain't no different unless you always have everything perfect in your life and everything's perfect. Then I commend you for that. Seriously. You know, unfortunately, I done ran into some pretty undesirable folks. Okay, so, you know, and some of you as well. So y'all are the ones that can come to Jamila and we can get you some justice and give that person their karma. Especially when you can feel them still doing stuff and having the audacity to still be trying to do stuff. And you can ask the cards, guys. Sometimes, you know, I'll throw the cards during your rituals. Is this person still doing any kind of spiritual work? Yes or no? What are they doing? Show me what they're doing. See, this is what the cards are for. Because some stuff is meant to be hidden. Yep, the answer is yes. Messing with my kids, still trying to have control and power. Also, love work is being done as well. Well, guess what? You'll be judged for all of that. All of the spells will backfire. Let me make sure that I write that person's name. Anytime you write an intent down, you want to make sure, yeah, a person like that shouldn't be able to use esoteric knowledge or do spells. All your spells will backfire. And nothing will work out unless you do right by your victim. Yeah, y'all, my spirits was really, really speaking to me this morning. They were not happy. They were not happy. And it's not that I wasn't happy, but it just is, this is something that needed to be done. And this is going to be a spell that I will do for you guys in the public. Like I said, I do handle legal cases. You will suffer and get karma. And I send your energy back. Oh, you can also put, for me, trust is important. So if somebody steals your trust, whenever you trust somebody that violates your trust, they're stealing your trust. You better understand it. Take your trust back. Okay? Hey, y'all, hit that thumbs up. Thank you for the supporters that are in here so far. Yeah, you shouldn't, you're not going to be allowed to get away with it either, are you? No. Oh, you're going to feel it. You're going to avoid it? Nope, you're not going to avoid nothing. Okay? So we're going to consecrate this cord to hang this criminal by the neck, this spiritual criminal, this evil person that committed atrocities against innocent people. And we're going to put all the weight of that judgment on them right now, immediately. Let's consecrate these candles. All I got is the white candles because my shipment didn't come in yet. But that's okay, though, because white can be used for everything. So we're going to consecrate these candles to give this person. These are actually kind of gray, too, y'all. I noticed it in the pack, which is perfect. We want justice. We want this person to be looked at the way that they should. We want this person to look at themselves. We want this person to suffer in torment and their conscience to eat away at them. We want this person to be judged. We want justice and inner peace after this part. Oh, this is good for when the narcissist discards you. This is good for that too. And trust me, narcissistic people, they don't feel the same way that we feel. So this is necessary. It's not going to kill them. Okay, what it's going to do is it's going to bring justice to the situation. And there should be. Okay. All right. So these rice, and I'm going to put a little bit more of this black rice in it. I made some black rice, y'all. Y'all ever heard of black rice? I never either. I looked it up on the internet. It wasn't there. So if any of you practitioners are watching and you know about black rice, let me know because Spirit told me to make some. And I just used instant rice, jasmine rice. with black salt, and I put some poppy seeds in it. So we're gonna lay out a bed of this black rice. Gonna put some sulfur to the east, the south, the north, and the west. And then we're gonna take this sulfur and we're gonna line up everything with it, because what we want to do is we want to also banish this person's negative energy from around us and their stress and their baggage. Okay, yes. Yeah, I'm all, hey man, for some reason I don't know what it is, like when my spirits give me a spell to do, like it's so weird, you guys. It just instantly makes me feel better, and I know for a fact that it makes my clients feel better, because they'll be like, oh my God, thank you so much, because I feel so much better. And we want this person to suffer internally. We don't want them to just be able to, go and watch a couple of porn flicks and feel better. No, that person needs to cry and beg on their knees for forgiveness of the spirit. They need to recognize their sins that they committed against you. And people around them are going to, so this can actually change the entire structure of that person's life. People will start to judge them. People will look at them like they crazy and be like, wait a minute, I'm not going to agree with you on this. They'll start to bring it to them tough. I'm telling you, and I know what I'm talking about. They're, this energy, this that I'm doing on this person used lies to manipulate the energy around their target. So you can do the same thing back to them. We're going to put a tea light to the west, the south, the east, and the north, and do it in that order. Okay? In that order. I need to listen to that song, Mama D. We're going to put a little bit of chicory on these tea lights, like we just going to sprinkle it around counterclockwise. By the way, guys, this is also good for abusive relationships. Um, if you're going through like a divorce from an abuser, they'll lie and they'll convince people of untruths. Oh, yeah, it's been some men that have done some pretty horrific stuff to women, and vice versa. I'm not saying that women are, but sometimes people do things unfairly. We're going to take some cord oil. This has all the gal that you need on it. So we're going to put, west, south, east, and north, and then go back, because you want justice. Just 2 drops. You don't have to use a bunch of this stuff either, guys, because, these ingredients are pretty potent, okay? Gonna take our cord. Hold on, I'm gonna try to scoot up. Need to consecrate these candles. You know what? I was only gonna use one. We just need one. 5 candles total. Want to get in this person's subconscious too. You want to penetrate past all this person's protection. They don't get protection from the truth. They will know truth, justice, and the right way. And they will treat people better, and they will do the right thing. And then all that negative energy will go back to them as well. So some of the most intricate games can be reversed with witchcraft. Oh, I know where my knife is. I'm sitting up here looking for my knife. Like, where is it? You can write your name on here. You can write justice. You can write protection, reversal, justice for yourself, or either maybe justice for your child that may have been harmed. If you and your children have been harmed. And don't worry about their children because trust me, their children belong to them. So they're pretty much used to that energy. Your children are not, right? Nope. They not. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. We're going to put some reversal oil counterclockwise. All your plots and your negative intent backfire on you. None of it will work out for you. You will not have peace in your heart. You will not have peace in your soul. You will not have peace in your spirit. Put some of this justice oil on this candle. I demand justice. Put some of your commanding powder. I command justice. I demand it. You don't have to put it on the tea lights, but you can. If this person is lying on you, you can put shut up oil, but shut up oil will make people shut up. We don't really want this person to shut up. We want this person to start talking and telling the truth and stop being a liar. That's what we want. I bind this spell with this cord. May it be a noose around your neck. And weight around your heart for what you did to those innocent people. You will suffer. Your karma will be horrifying. I send your energy back. The judgment you placed around your victim will lift off her and sit on you. And you will be judged. Tie it tight. Okay? And be found guilty. You can't avoid it. You have no protection from that. All your spells and intent will backfire, and nothing will work out unless you do right by your victim. And the victim takes their trust back that you stole and you exploited. By not a one, the spell's begun. Pull it real hard. By not a two, it cometh true. By not a three, so mote it be. By not a 4, this power I store. By not a 5, the spell's alive. By not a 6, this spell I fix. By not a 7, events I'll leaven. By not a 8, it will be fate. And by not of 9, what's done is mine. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry I had to do that. Give me a second, guys. I got to get my hourglass. I consecrate this hourglass to bring balance and justice in this unjust situation with this patriarchal maniac discriminating against women, harassing women. So we're going to let this fill up about halfway, and then we're going to tilt it. You know what? Actually, I want my other deck because it has an hourglass and the consecrate these tarot cards to have people look at this person side-eyed, and then also give this, you know what? I'm going to do the 7 and the 8 of swords because I want this person's energy to be binded and their intent to be binded. Judgment come fast. Justice bring peace. And the hanging man in the north direction. I don't know about y'all. Thank you for the donation. Also, I saw that, guys. Thank you. I'll put the petition in the middle. Where is my John the Conqueror incense? I just felt that energy of, we're judging you because of, when you feel that energy of, we're judging you because of a man, we're going to pretend like he's not a liar. I don't know where my John the Conqueror incense went. Oh, well, we'll just light it with the lighter. And that weight is lifting off of the victim and going back to the perpetrator. So mote it be. All the fear you caused, all the pain, all the suffering you caused. Oh my God. No, he didn't come in here with a donation. No, he didn't. I didn't know that was him that came in here with a donation. Hey, Dedra. Hello. We ask for our spirits to bless us with peace and tranquility, and bring judgment to this evil, diabolical person and all of their intent, whatever it is, whether or not you thought a woman didn't have the right to prosper, whether or not you thought a black woman didn't have the right to prosper, any of this person's intent or thoughts, whatever it was that they was thinking, whatever it was that you was thinking when you was doing your dirty deeds. Hmm. Y'all, I swear these rituals work because I feel such a weight. I don't know if you guys can feel that, but this is it, it feels like freedom. Because when somebody that is like that starts to try to condemn you, it's almost like you are being held up in suspension and people are judging you, and it wasn't even necessary. This person just was like an attack dog, with no freaking sense in their head, trying to do harm to people. And you are going to be ashamed of yourself. Shame, shame, shame on you. Shame on you. In fact, let's move these two tarot cards to the north and then move this one. Let's put the hanging man to the east so that we can make sure that, yeah, that's better. That feels better. And we want to make it stick to them. Yeah, the intent that you had for me bounces off of me and sticks to you like glue. Because you was wrong. You were wrong. And everybody's going to recognize that you're wrong, including yourself. And your victim is going to get justice. Your victim is going to get everything back that you stole. All the energy, all of the everything, they're going to get it back. So it ain't nothing you can do about it. All right, I didn't say the magic words. Abracadabra. So mote it be. Poppies. Poppies. I like to do the movie stuff sometimes. But this is serious though, because this was also about somebody bringing negative energy to somebody's business. Yeah. Let me see y'all chats. You can take your $4.99 back. Oh, they mad, y'all. Confirmation. If y'all watching live, y'all can see confirmation in the chat room because I swear all of that negative energy just dissipated from around me. All of it did. And you know what? The negative energy that I felt around my crown chakra, my heart chakra, my solar plexus on. I mean, it took like maybe about 5 or 10 minutes. Ooh, they mad. They mad. Oh, oh. Mm-hmm. Well, that's okay. That's okay. They hated me already, and they hate me because they ain't me. Guys, I am going to put this spell up on the website. It's going to be done exactly like this. Only some of you really have, I mean, this is just a stupid person in social media. Some of you really have people in your lives, like your husbands, like your brothers, or something like that, that are doing this to you. Okay, so you guys can actually get this work done, and I'll use a 7-day candle. And of course, but this is just like a little small thing, but we still want this person. We want this person to be exposed. We want them to be judged. We want them to not have inner peace. Okay. And we want to give inner peace to the victim, the person that you victimized. Uh huh. And then also, we're binding that person. Okay. This is who the dude that was just in here. I gave him his money back. I don't need your $4.99. This dude is a cyber bullier and a harasser too, and a stalker, the person that I did this to. And they're not happy right now. I'm sure they feeling the funk. They gonna make a video walking because they're gonna feel all that on their consciousness. And just even if it's just a little bit right now, it's still gonna bother this person because this person is very narcissistic, and they've been trained to not care about the disgusting things that they do to people. So, either way, this is fair. This is good. Curses are good. Spells are good. Exactly. I'm an empath as well. He's not an empath. A lot of these people that do you dirty, they're not empathic. So that energy feels like, bulls, or like somebody's throwing something at your heart. It does, especially when that person does certain things. So you said you have a chicken feed. That's him again in the chat room. You know what? I've been seeing people do the chicken feet spell and stuff, and so I like to do that. But this is some really, really very simple candle work. And so I love using fire. I feel like fire is the fastest. It just depends on how you direct it. So this instantly, because for some reason, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie to you, because of what this person had done, literally, the client felt like they couldn't breathe, like they were being suffocated by this person's negative energy and the judgment and the cloud of judgment around them. And that's so wrong. Behind Kanika Jenkins, you know what? That's funny. You would bring her up. Kanika Jenkins is like a goddess now. She's, yeah. Mm. Hey, Rochelle. How you doing, sweetie? Hit that thumbs up. I know the ratings are disabled. I have to do that. Yeah, her energy, what happened to Kanika Jenkins, it disturbed me so much. So check this out, guys. You want to put your and see the way that you feed this spell. because you can keep lighting your candles around it. But the way that you feed this spell is you have your hourglass right there. Okay. Yeah, we don't, no, bye. I feel so much inner peace, I swear. Yeah, namaste, Rochelle. How you doing, my sister? I need to call you. Oh, goodness. I feel all giddy and stuff, like a bunch of negative energy removed from around me. I swear. I don't know if y'all can feel that, like if you're another empath, but I just felt so overloaded with judgment and sadness, and like my crown chakra was feeling off balance and stuff. It was horrible. It was horrible. And I had a couple of it's very oppressive. In particular, men can ruin stuff for us just by lying or just by saying, I don't like you. But it's like, that you do better without this person, and you don't need them. So a lot of them hate the fact that you don't need them. If you guys want readings or consultations for this work, the link to my website is below. I'm going to go put this, well, I'm going to leave this right here because the energy that's coming from it is so positive. And I think using the white candles really, really do help because it helps to clear and to free. Now, another thing that I want to tell you is you can use either a ceramic dove or either a cloth dove, or you can actually like make the liking of a dove, because you want to clear your soul. You want to cleanse your soul of that person. Now, you also probably want to do a separate cord cutting. Okay, seriously, I use 3 white candles for my cord cuttings. Okay. Anyway, guys, I will talk to y'all later, okay? I got to get me something to eat. I think I'm going to order me some Uber Eats. I think that's what I'm about to do, order me some Uber Eats, because I haven't eaten since last night. So I'm going to go get me something to eat. What time is it? Yeah, and then I also have to get my Maybon altar set up. But today would be a day for you guys to get this kind of work done as well. And I have plenty of candles, because the rest of Maybon, we just want to thank and salute the God and the goddess and the energies from the universe. And we just want to give honor, okay, to ourselves and to our gods and to our goddesses. Okay. So I will see y'all later. I hope that you guys enjoy that. Yep, I can definitely afford that. I sure can. He keeps coming in the chat room. You know why he's coming in the chat room? Because he feels heavy in his heart. So he thinks that he'll be able to transfer it back, but you can't do it. Sorry. Mm-hmm. You see him? You see how he keeps coming in the chat room? You shouldn't be messing with witches. Spirit guide, show me what are the energies surrounding this person that I just did this work on that's now in the chat room. Very miserable. Oh, he's very miserable now. And then the fact that he watched it, he probably should have just looked the other way, but it was going to hit him regardless because he deserves it. Uh-oh. Four of Cups. Yep. Queen of Swords fell out of the deck. Okay. Up. Seven of Cups. The Empress does come up. Uh-huh. Look at this. Look, the High Priest came up. The Ace of Pentacles, thank God. The Karma card and the Justice card. So this actually, yeah, sure I am. Sure I am. Why are you in the chat room? Could it be because you're feeling bad? Good grief. This is funny. Y'all, I feel so good. I'm about to sit here and eat something and watch Home Alone. That's one of my favorite movies, okay? Bye, hun. Let's get rid of him out of the chat room. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, that's because you're a thief. I'm sure that you stole all of that lobster from the grocery store. You stole it from somebody. This person is a thief. This person also has been to prison for armed robbery. Did y'all know that? This person right here has been to prison for armed robbery. And this person stalked and chased somebody around and tried to steal their crown. Yeah, this person actually hates women, discriminates against women. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. It's all yep. Okay. And they feeling the funk. You shouldn't have created that funk, or you should have took a bath or something. So yeah, this person has robbed people before. And look at the stupid look on this doll's face. Don't it look in pain? Don't that doll just looks in pain? Don't it? Y'all tell the truth. Check that out. Guess what the cards that person got? You know how they said there's no such thing in karma. We're gonna reverse that. Guess what? But it's binded though. Celtic bind on it. Let me show y'all the detail of the work real quick. I put a Celtic binding knot on this. What are you going to do about it? It's triple binded. Oh, I don't think you'll be able to escape that. I'm just saying, And you know what? I was supposed to use the doll for a client's work, and she ended up getting other kind of work. But I just so happen to have one of these extra laying around here. Yeah. Look at the look on the doll's face, though, y'all. You've been bringing unfair judgment and lies against the goddess for 4 years. Okay? Check that out. Karma and justice. Those are the cards that came up. So I'm feeling really good about this work, y'all. Yes, I am. I'm glad I did it. In spirit, I swear to y'all, these rituals come to me through spirit. Like they was, like a spirit came to me and said, you need to do this, and that. Last night I was so tired and I was so drained by this person's energy that I didn't even have enough energy to light the candles to do and this happened just overnight. Like just not even overnight, within a few hours that, when this coward began to attack me. Okay. And I was supposed to be his friend or something. I was supposed to be his friend. He was supposed to be cool with me. And he did it. So, last night I did write it out, but I had to go to sleep, woke up this morning, still didn't feel right. I did this, and I've got some other work that's going over here on my other altar, but a spirit just came and gave me this ritual. So this one will be available on the website, especially women. You ever feel like the world kind of turns against you when a lying man opens up his lying mouth? Y'all ever feel that way? Like that shroud of judgment. And then also the high priest represents the fact that he judges me because I practice witchcraft. And he has no right to judge me. He had no right to do that. So he brought judgment. And see, sometimes a man can do that without even lighting a candle. And it's wrong. You will not judge me. I will judge you through the spirit of the woman, through the spirit of the divine feminine and Mama Hecate. We will judge you for judging witches. So he was totally wrong for what he did. Totally wrong. And your little dog too. Okay? And your little dog too. So anyway, y'all, I feel really good right now. I also have my money work going. I'm about to do my prosperity work for Maybon, as well as honoring the goddess and everything and the God. I've got gold candles, I've got silver candles, I've got gold pumpkins. Even though they're not real, but it's still curio. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say curio, but it's what's the word that I'm looking for? It acts as being symbolic of something. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't been able to get to the grocery store to get like the pumpkins and stuff that I want, because I want to get some pumpkins. So I'm going to add all that to it. I did get some leaves side, so I'm kind of in a better place to go ahead and get that set up. But I had to do this because that is so unfair. That is so unfair. You know? Yeah, it's and guys, I've been judged. I'm gonna tell you something. When I broke up with my ex, I'm gonna tell y'all this story before I go. When I broke up with my ex years ago, I had a very good job opportunity. They were trained. Hold on, guys. They were actually training me to take over the property and manage the property. So I was going to get a promotion and a free townhome. Free. Okay. And I could, you know what? I could go do that now. I could go do that, but I like doing witchcraft full time. I do. So that's not the road that I'm going to take. But years ago, I was in property management, and I was going to be making some pretty good money. And then the company would have been great. That company would have been awesome for me to be with that company, because they could have transferred me wherever. It opened up opportunities for me to relocate away from my oppressive ex. His mother, his mother, he was in jail for assaulting me physically, right? His mother called down to my job with him on the three-way, and he threatened to kill my boss. Do y'all understand me? He threatened to blow up the building. He threatened to burn down the leasing office. So I was lucky to keep my job, but they took away my promotion, and they basically demoted me. They began to treat me very poorly. Um, it was horrible, just because of him and his negative energy. Horrible, awful, awful for him to do that. And so I ended up having to leave that job because of what he did. He was really, really cray cray. I mean, I had gotten off of work one day. This man was sitting in my van and was like, "Drive, I want to see my children." So he's cray cray. Okay. And a lot of them are, and women suffer sometimes because of it. I lost that job. I lost my promotion. It was so horrifying. To then when I went to get my real estate license, my daughter ends up hit by a car as soon as I got licensed, and she was in his care. So I know the things that men do, and it can be real evil, and they don't care when they've decided to try to tear you down, and their energy can be very bad. So don't ever feel bad for doing this to them when they do horrible stuff. And get back what's yours. Get back what's yours. Facts. And I always have done it. The last time I went under this kind of judgment, the guy blatantly lied, said something about me, even though it was a very unbelievable lie that could have easily been proven a lie. I, as the woman, still face the judgment. That's just like when I was 5 years old and this boy kissed me in the driveway at my grandmother's house. He went home and was treated like a hero. I got my butt beat for him doing that. I got a spanking. So women are placed under very unfair judgment because of men, and I get completely turned off with that. So please believe that, it's a violation of trust. And you can get your trust back because I am worthy. The Empress comes up in the reading. I am the Empress. And he's been trying to take away from my crown. He's been trying to take away from me. You know what I'm saying? My experiences show y'all what the deal is. And then also another thing, brother, I don't have to show you my bank account. They love for me to do that. I'm not going to do that. I don't have to prove anything to you. So what? So that you can feed off of me even more? No. So that's not cool. Okay, it's really not. And so y'all have witnessed this injustice. And like I said, I'm not gonna do no work on no woman. No, this ain't about no women. Them women ain't. Men can screw you up just by lying, just by talking. And society respects them, and it'd be about 5-6 weeks before people realize that person is a. So you supposed to be held up in suspension while this person gets to go around and flail around and lie on you and try to bring unfair, false judgment against you while working with other witches against you and using their energy too against you. I don't think so. So y'all better stand up and fight. That's what I do all the time. I feel so much better, y'all. I couldn't even breathe. I couldn't even breathe at first. I was literally having trouble breathing until I did this spell work. So a lot of y'all probably would have been like, I got to go to the hospital. I took that stress and I put it right back onto him. And that is what needs to always consistently be done. You don't judge a woman for having children either. Judge the man. He's the one that produced and did it and would and refuse. So guys, I'm sorry. When it comes to stuff like this, I am always 100% on the side of the woman. Because men can make it appear that you're doing something wrong when they are gaslighting you and they are saying evil things to you and making you feel some type of way about yourself. Okay. So, yeah, I was thinking about, should I do court case readings? Should I do karma readings for you guys today? Because I'm definitely in the mood. Because earlier today, I was so like my inner peace. So this is to give you inner peace. You know what I'm saying? And I can honestly say that I feel so much better. I can exhale. At first I felt so binded up and I hit the target on the nail. Sometimes you got to know thy enemy. Sometimes you got to know thy enemy. Anyway, guys, I love you. Love and light. I'm always here for you ladies because I know what you go through. You know what I'm saying? And men too. Men too. I know that a lot of men, I'm not closing the door to men. I had a man contact me earlier for some work. So I don't discriminate against men. I don't hate men. I have a very healthy relationship with men. Yes, I did have issues with my father because me and him didn't speak for years, because, I was the whole witch thing and him being a Christian. But I do have a healthy relationship with my dad now. So I don't hate men. I can't stand it when men use their power in a corrupt way. That's what I can't stand. And especially when I entrusted you, when you trust these men and you are not a bad person and you're not stupid, women. You're not stupid at all. No, you're not. You're human. You're human. Period. So, and you may be compassionate, you may be forgiving, you may be the type of person that likes to do right by people. And you know what? Sometimes when you do right by people, people will twist it and judge it and try to bring judgment against you. So, Mama Kali Mata came up. I didn't even know they was playing her song next. All right, y'all. Shout out to the God and the goddess. We love you, and I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.